Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Budget Beauty's The Breakdown. I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the creative force behind Budget Beauty, and this is my breakdown of a daily look. Today is Wednesday, and it's mid April, or really kind of the beginning of April, but we're going to say it's mid April. And I decided to do a look today for yellow because I just bought a bunch of new yellow clothes, and I was like, oh, yay, we're going to do yellow. And we're going to pull together a yellow look because I don't wear yellow often. You guys have seen sometimes I've worn yellow in the main series where I do a weekly look. And I used gold to do it, but I decided I was going to use yellow makeup to go with this look instead of going for the gold look because I do gold fairly often. So I was like, okay, I'll do a little bit of yellow makeup today and try to pair it with something to pair it with some yellow makeup, subtle yellow makeup to go with this yellow outfit that I have on. So, the yellow outfit that I have on, so I just ordered this, as y'all can see, and you can see my little microphone, but this is a little yellow sweater that I ordered. I already have it in black and white, where it's the white trim, but it's a black sweater. And then I've just also got it in pink and white. And I'm gonna wear the pink and white tomorrow. But I was like, oh yay, yellow. I'm gonna order this yellow one because it's super cute, and I don't have too much yellow stuff. Well, then I bought this yellow flower, hair flower, some months ago when I bought a blue and yellow lemon skirt. It's a lemon print, and it's like navy blue with yellow lemons on it. And I bought that skirt like off of Amazon. It's a fairly common print. And so I was like, well, and I have very few yellow things. So, but that skirt, I was like, let's get a yellow, let's get a yellow flower and a navy flower. So in case I want to wear navy one time with it, and then if I want to wear yellow with it, I could accessorize with the yellow flower. So that's why I did that. So this came in handy when I bought this skirt and this top. The skirt that I'm wearing, you cannot see it, but I bought, it is like um, a linen blend, yellow skirt, pale yellow skirt that I got from Old Navy. And so I paired this sweater, short sleeve, because it's a short sleeve. You can see my sleeves here. A short sleeve summer sweater with this linen skirt, and it is super cute, and they match. Then I also got some yellow shoes from the same people who make my other shoes that I buy all the time, Silky Toes. They had some yellow, plaid-ish yellow, white, and like a little hint of black, but yellow plaid-ish shoes, ballet flats. And so I was like, oh, I'll buy those. And so I paired that with that. And all of it matched really well, and I was very excited because I like to match the same color in different ways. Like I'll match like the skirt that I have on is a solid yellow. The sweater here is like a white and yellow trim, and then my shoes are white and yellow and like a little bit of black. And then my yellow flower as the accessory. So, and then I tend to match my makeup with what I'm wearing so that we pair those colors together really well. So that's why I went with this flower and I have this makeup on. So let's get into the makeup look. And also, too, I wore my popcorn bucket earrings that I got from the Southeast Punk Flea Market, a vendor there who I am anticipating will be at the Southeast Punk Flea Market stop in Columbia probably next month. I think, yes, it's next month on the 17th and 18th. I'm hoping she will be there so I can get some more earrings because, like, see, these are actual like little miniature popcorn buckets. So they are super cute. And this is like a little the plastic popcorn like replicas. And then they're like hook earrings. They are super cute. They are slightly heavy. They are not entirely drag my ear down heavy. But they are slightly heavy, but I love them. They're super cute. So I paired all this yellow with yellow. But let's get into the makeup. So as usual, to start with, I used this, and also I had to do my makeup really fast this morning, so I was like, oh, we don't have time to like seriously sit here and ponder what we're gonna do. But I used Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer potion as the base for the eyes, and then under my eye I did ColourPop. Actually, no. You know what? No, I did not do. I usually do use this, and I'm trying to think, did I fill in a little bit with it? And I don't even think I filled in a little bit with it. I think what I did use, I know for a fact what I did use. I used the gel cream liner. So I was mistaken. I did not use the liquid liner, the BFF liquid liner. I used the gel cream liner. ColourPop as always, in the shade Swerve. And so I did it above the lash line and I did it underneath the eye. Because I was, like I said, I was in a hurry and I was like, ooh, I know I can get precise with this and we're going to rock and roll with it. So then I also used this to do the cut crease. And this is the one with it's the brush with the pencil on the end. And I used those and it worked really well. I was very impressed with how fast that came together. I tried not to get a little heavy handed with the cut crease, and so I think that turned out okay. And then while I was waiting for my eyes to dry, I picked out my eyeshadow. So this is the eyeshadow. This is the Honey. I'm sorry, I have it upside down. Honey. Ooh, almost dropped it. This is a palette that I bought from ColourPop. Very good palette. It is a pressed powder palette. And only one of these shades is basically not for use on the eyes. So, of course, I had to use it on the eyes. So, to start with, the shades in this are Stinger, Sunburst, Sweet Spot, Dandy, Palooza, Queen Bee, Totally Buggin', Oh Behave, and Buzzkill. Okay. And the starred one, not intended for use in the immediate eye area, is Palooza, which is the very center color. So, with this though, I used Sweet Spot as the base. It is a matte. So I'm trying to hold this up so my stuff don't fall out, hopefully. I used this one. This one right here, Sweet Spot, as the base. And then I came over top of it with Palooza. Yes, I know they said, because it's a glitter shade, and I know y'all can't really see that, but this is a glitter shade here. It's very glitter. But I wanted a little bit of sparkle, and I know y'all can't really see it until I get really close in, but as you can see, it's right there over this eye. You can see it really well there. And you can kind of sort of see it on this one a little bit on this eye. So, I really like all of the shades in this. They're highly pigmented. In all of these little palettes that I got together at the same time, because I got these two, I got this one, and I got these other two at the same time. The Ooh La La and the Blue Moon palette. Oh, and I take that back. I also got Just My Luck. And y'all have seen me use Just My Luck. I got these all at once. So, and y'all have seen me use the Ooh La La palette too. If I'm not mistaken, that is the one where the pan fell out. And I was like, but yes, honey, very good. This yellow, very bright, very pigmented. It went on very well once my primer dried. Easy application, highly pigmented. I only had to do like one swipe, really just pick it up on the brush once, put it on, and spread it out. And then I had enough that I could put it on the other eye. Same thing. Real quick application, very creamy, very, very uh, nicely spread out powder. And so I was very pleased with that. So yes, if I'm not mistaken, Ooh La La is the one where, I'm opening this up really quick. Yes, it is. It is the one where while I was on camera trying to put this makeup on, it fell out of the pan. Um, and I was like, ColourPop, what's happening here? Um, but yes, very, very pleased with the application of this and, how well it went on and how great it looks and it's held up, no creasing. There's no creasing whatsoever as far as I can tell. And it looks fantastic. So I was very pleased with the results from that. Um, and then once I did my eyes, still no mascara because we're trying to let these eyelashes grow back, and they're coming back. They're doing well. It's slow going because it takes my eyelashes a little bit to grow, but they do grow. So I've been holding off on doing anything for a good minute. And so I decided, I was like, well, maybe this morning, maybe I might do it, but I didn't have time. So I was like, I'll give them another day, another day or so to rest before I start fooling with that again. So, and like I say, I do have a solution to the problem of snatching out my eyelashes while I'm trying to wipe off the waterproof. I have it is actually oil free. It's Neutrogena's eye makeup remover. It is oil free, but it works wonders with getting this eye makeup off very quickly. So, that way I don't have to use the wipes to like sit there and rub and rub and rub, and you're pulling out eyelashes because you're trying to get off waterproof makeup. It works really well with getting that waterproof off. So, I'm looking forward to trying that solution when I use mascara again. We'll see how well that works, and I'll report um, results and results of my test. So, then face makeup. I did do face makeup, and you can see I'm slightly shiny. Um, I used, of course, the Pretty Fresh ColourPop Pretty Fresh um, foundation, hyaluronic hydrating foundation in the shade 157W Dark, and it was a good application this morning. I had to do it real fast. Listen, you learn how to do it real fast, real quick. Like you're gonna learn real quick. So also too, I did use, of course, I used the e.l.f. hydrating face primer to prime my face, and I actually primed my face before I filled in my eyes, because while I was waiting on that primer to dry on my eyes, I put my primer on my face. And so I like I say, I like to multitask and do multiple things at once. While one thing is drying, let something else be going on. So I did use e.l.f. hydrating face primer. And then I used the foundation. And so I used concealer, but I did not use the J9. I used the J7. As y'all can see, that says 7 on it. I used the J7 of the I Am Magic Concealer by Juvia's Place to fill in. So, I think that turned out really well. I'm a little shiny right now because, wet with wet. You're setting wet with wet. So, I'm now that I know that, I'm not that super concerned about it. It's fine. And it has held up. You can see, I'm using this. I put this on, at 9:15, 9:20-ish this morning. It is now, I don't have my clock in here just yet, but it is now like 8 o'clock, and y'all can still see I am super shiny. And the eye makeup has held up too, and the lips. So yes, it's been pretty good. And then for the lips, so what I wound up doing, y'all gonna laugh at me because this is hilarious. So I used NYX for the lip liner, and so I'm trying to find it because this is hilarious. To me, it's hilarious. what I did was, and I'm looking through my lip liner right now. Okay, yes. All right. So what happened was these two, at some point, I used them at the same time previously. Okay. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Lip Liner in the color Coca. And this one is in Black Lips. Okay. So this is the black and Black Lips. So y'all, girl, at some point I must have used these at the same time, because this one had the black cap on it and this one had this brown, the Coca cap on it. And so I went grabbed this one thinking I grabbed this one thinking it was, no, I grabbed this one thinking it was the Coca, put it on, and I'm like, yeah, that's not Coca, that's black. I was like, oh shit. So I quickly realized what happened. So what I did was I grabbed this one and swapped caps, and then swapped them back to the correct pencil, and then covered over some of the black a little bit with this brown. So yeah, that was kind of crazy. So I think I am going to touch this up just a tad bit. I am getting ready to eat too, so there's that. As you can see, yeah, that was kind of crazy. I was like, oh shit, that's not brown. So, because I wanted a brown to go on my lips. Okay. Now, I do really like this lip liner. I do like it. And I like the black. When I want a defined black lip, this works really well. So, y'all can see this a little bit. So yeah, it looks weird now because I know what I did, but I fixed the problem. So what I used also too for the lipstick. Now for the lipstick, I wanted a brownish, nudish, and so I used my brand new ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip. This one is in the shade Double Date. So this is more of a nudish brown. And as y'all can see, I didn't add anything else on top of this. I didn't like change the color or anything. Like I did not add or subtract to the color. So this is this, and this is what it looks like roughly 9-10 hours later. It looks pretty good. Actually, probably about 12 hours later. Almost. It holds up pretty good. And I was very impressed with it. And I loved how this went with this. So this turned out to be a good choice for the lip. I didn't want to wear a red lip. I just wore a red lip like yesterday. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to wear a red lip. So this turned out, I like how this peach nudish color turned out with the yellow. I read online too, because I went and looked it up very quickly this morning. What color lip do you wear with yellow? With like a yellow dress? And they were like, coral toned or red if you want to do a really bold lip. But like a nude brown would work well with a yellow. If you're going to try to match colors, you could do that. And so that's what I did. And it turned out nicely. I'm very pleased with this. So overall, this is the completed look. And I really like how it turned out. And the makeup has held up well. My hair was cute today too. I really, really, really like this wig. I'm going to probably buy this one again if I can find it when it's time to replace it. And maybe I might wear this for my sister-in-law's wedding. I don't know. I may or may not wear this one. It really depends on what type of dress I get. Because it depends on what kind of style we're going for and what husband's style looks like, because I'm trying to compliment him. So, and normally I just wear whatever hair I feel like wearing, but I really want to see what type of dress I get for this and what color I get, because that's also going to determine the makeup that I wear. So, we'll see. And also, like I say, her bridal shower is coming up in about, today is the 9th, and so her bridal shower is in like 10 days. So I need to get an outfit together, preferably something super cute, and show up and, look fabulous while celebrating my sister-in-law. So, and I kind of want to, I don't want to wear like her wedding colors or anything, because she's requesting that, that the attendees, wear neutrals. So, that's why I'm concerned about getting this suit, because we got to go get started on my husband's suit, which is then going to inform what color my dress is, which then informs what color my makeup is going to be. And then that informs what hair I wear. Like I say, more than likely, I probably will wear this hair. I do like this wig a lot. It is super cute. It's extra bouncy and fluffy, and it's got the Bettie Page bangs that I like. And I actually cut these into Bettie Page bangs. They were much longer. They were down to like my eyes, down like all the way down here to here. And I was like, no, I want Bettie Page bangs, and this is going to look really cute with this length. And so, this is held up really well. I don't wear it every day. I try to rotate my wigs, depending on what outfit I've got on, what colors I'm wearing. It really depends. So this one though has turned out really nicely. I like the effect. It's super shiny and it's gorgeous. And I can also, it's just long enough, I can pull it up and pull it back if I need to. So while I'm eating, because I don't want my hair all in my mouth while I'm trying to eat. It is annoying. So yes, I really like this, and I like the curl and the bounce to it. It's super cute. So, yeah, that was my makeup for today. So, tomorrow I'm anticipating I'm going to wear pink. We're going to go for Barbie pink. So I will probably do a Barbie look, a slight Barbie look. I am presenting tomorrow at work. And so I haven't decided if I'm wearing a hair flower or if I'm wearing a scarf, a hair scarf or not. But I have a pink one in either. I have a pink hair scarf and a pink hair flower. And so I don't know what we're going to do. I know makeup wise I'm going to do I'm going to wear pink eyeshadow. But I don't know what we're going to do, I don't know what we're going to do about accessories. And I think I'm going to wear my new pink, sweater that looks exactly like this, except it's pink. And instead of this pale yellow, it's pink block all the way down. So I'm going to wear that, and I have my pink, skirt that I like to wear all the time. But I'm going to be presenting with a work friend. So we're going to have to appear for about 2 hours that we know what we're doing. Work friend knows what he's doing, but I don't think I know what I'm doing. I know more than I feel like I do. I do know more than what I feel like I do. So I think I'm going to be fine. We have slides, and we're just presenting this information that's on slides. So I'm going to be sitting there talking and going through these slides and, okay, this is this, and this is what this means. And so it's going to be, it's a lot of talking and a lot of reading. So we have to present for like 2 hours, and we are the last set to present. So, hopefully all goes well, and, we are going to do well with this. I don't like talking in front of large groups of people, which is crazy considering video. I do video all the time, and people see it. So I'm just not, like, live human interaction is kind of like, no, thank you. I always say, I hate going out into the public, and the public is there. It's a meme that I found, and I was like, that describes me perfectly. I am sort of extroverted. I'm extroverted at work. And I'm extroverted at home, But out like with the public and in the street, no, I'm an introvert. I do not like talking to people, and I don't like interacting with strangers, basically. So, but I can talk to people. Like I can talk online to people and be fine. So yeah, don't hesitate to like send me stuff and talk to me. But I'm weird. Like when I go out to a store, if I go out to a store or a restaurant, I am like, I don't want to do that. And so I don't tend to do it often. But I do, like I say, I interact with people online. So, I guess keyboard warrior. I'm super, and I try to be nice to people. I try to be kind. And that is also a thing, and I want to point this out too really quickly while I'm talking about this on camera with my makeup and all. I try to be kind to people, and I make it a point to treat folks the way I want to be treated. And that is why when you hear me say in my other videos and my other series for Budget Beauty, you'll hear me say, you can do your makeup however you want. I am never going to judge somebody and be like, oh, girl, your makeup terrible. Why would I do that? My makeup looks different than other people's makeup. So my philosophy is you do makeup the way you want to do it. I'm not here to judge or criticize or whatever. Like, I'm just not that kind of person anyway. I mind my business. It does not cost a thing to mind your business. So, and in my case, we add the extra, I tend to mind my black ass business, okay? Because who am I to judge somebody on how they do their makeup or whatever technique they use? Listen, whatever, get it done. At the end of the day, if it's a look that you're satisfied with, I'm never going to judge folks. And I've never been a person to judge people in general. I just like talking about makeup. Like, I'm in this makeup game because I like to talk about makeup and I like to talk in general. So I am just not a weird, obnoxious, like gossipy person about people and how they look. Like, that's never been my thing. So please do not ever think you're going to get that here at Budget Beauty. You're not. Okay? You're like, do your makeup how you want to do. And if you got tips and you want to share, feel free to share. And no judgment here. No judgment zone. So, with all that said, I want to thank y'all for watching. And come back and watch more of Budget Beauty's videos. We're going to be launching the beauty haul in a little bit. I got to get an intro together. But I've already shot the video. And so by the time y'all see this, maybe it might be up. It may or may not be. Because I have other things going on. In addition to prepping for this training I have to finish up tomorrow, I've had lots of stuff going on with work. So I've not had time to really sit down. And so my other side projects have suffered, and this one is also. So look out for my other series. And they will be, like I try to post often. My weekly series plus this one plus beauty haul coming up. So hopefully we will be back on track in a couple of days. So I want to thank y'all for watching, and come back and see more of my videos later. Peace.